Hello again, and welcome back to the Widower's Kitchen. Well, today I'm going to do an essential ginger shot. It's become something of a good start to the day, and quite rightly so. But they're very expensive in these little bottles that you see in the supermarkets, and you think, why am I spending all this when I could easily do it for myself? And indeed, you can. You, of course, need some apple juice. That's the preferred base. You need ginger, root, and then beyond that, lemon, cinnamon, and cayenne pepper. If you don't like pepper, you don't have to include cayenne. Ginger, of course, is fairly hot in itself, but having a little bit of an extra kick really makes your eyes open first thing in the morning. And the idea is to blend all these items together in a blender of this sort. You can use a stick blender. I used a stick blender for years, but I traded up and I got myself a proper one here. But as I say, you don't need to go to that expense. So the first thing you do, peel the ginger. You can go at it with a knife and cut yourself, or you can go at it with a spoon and not cut yourself. And this is the great thing about ginger. The skin comes off very easily. Now, I like my ginger shot quite hot, so I use quite a lot of ginger. And you might do this more than once and change the amount of ginger you use. This is the first of two pieces. It's all irregular shape, so it's difficult to say how much I've got, but I've probably got in this one 2 fingers, or a finger and a thumb possibly. It doesn't matter if you leave some of the skin on, because it's all going to be blended anyway. This is another piece that I've chosen to use, a thicker piece. Going to get chopped up in a second. Fresh ginger is a thing of beauty because it's an anti-inflammatory. It has all sorts of properties which do you good. You can eat as much of it as you like. So now, cut up the ginger. We've now got it peeled, as much peeled as we needed to. We're now going to cut it up into manageable pieces so that the blender doesn't work too hard. Various parts of a knife, when it comes to cutting such as this, you're going to use the heel and always cut away. Don't cut toward yourself. Cut away. Use where the weight of the blade is, at the back of the blade. And also remember that a dangerous blade is a blunt blade. We're just giving the blender a bit of a chance by doing this. That's all you have to do. I'm going to wash my hands now before I put the ginger into the blender. There it goes. Now, what you won't be able to do is get all of the apple into there yet. We don't need to either. All we need to do is blend some of this apple with all of the ginger. Before I do that, I'll just squeeze all of the lemon in. It's handy to have one of these juicers. They stop the pips. If you've got a juicer, use it. So the lemon juice is in there now, and in goes the apple juice. Fill to around about there. Give it a bit of a twirl. Cinnamon stick goes in, and if you choose, just a little cayenne, that's all you need. Fiery stuff is cayenne. Into the blender. Now, make sure that it is well and truly screwed in. Okay, so here we go. Get a really good go. It's full of sediment and so on, you're not going to drink that. So you have to strain this. So this goes in here like this. And with the back of the spoon, we're going to be left with pulp. And this pulp is valuable stuff. You don't throw the pulp away. So you've extracted the juice and you've extracted a lot of the ginger goodness, but nevertheless there's an awful lot that remains in this pulp. Because you can use this pulp in other dishes. So that's now been sieved. And what do we do with that? Yes, you guessed. We put the rest of the apple in there. Give it a good twist around. And that is it. Once you've done that, you pour it back in. It's better once it's been in the fridge. You don't have a bit of this, you have a drop, don't you? As we all know, bits are solids, drops are liquids. Oh, that's really going to wake you up in the morning. Cheers.